What's going on, guys? I wasn't planning on making a video out of this. I mean, my battery is just really low on the camera, but this is at least the first half. I may not finish it today, but I'm making a bit of a like a hood eyelid that'll sort of angle over the headlights a bit out of the lid, at least the lid to this barrel. I have it laying around, you know. I could just go buy metal, but I'm kind of a DIY enthusiast, so if you can make something out of nothing, like this is just junk to me right now, you might as well. So I'm gonna charge my battery, start tracing the little template that I made, and then I'll get back with an update here. So this little update, filmed on my S8 Plus. I did trace the cardboard template I made directly off the hood, so to kind of get the shape, the lines are a little rough. I am going to cut around them outside the lines, not right on the lines, so I have some room to shape them with the bench grinder, which I've also been sharpening this pencil with. But yeah, no, that's the basic shape of it. I mean, I avoided the crusty parts over here, but I'm going to get these cut out, grind it down, and then start shaping them. And I'll be back to the DSLR here in a second, but yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the pieces cut out, grinded down a bit. I just kind of skipped all that because it's kind of tedious. I didn't know exactly how I want to shape. Like, I've got the general shape obviously from the template, but the whole general idea is it'll go on this part of the hood right about here, and it'll kind of cover the headlight a bit, give it a more of an angry, angry type of look. I didn't know how I want to make this shaping better, because you can see it's kind of wavy here. It got some imperfections, whatever. That one's kind of even worse. But I just figured I'm gonna start by grinding down the paint on the hood, and then just welding it to it. That way, this edge will meet up, this edge will line up a little better, and then I can shape the front edge, the one that most people are going to notice, smooth out any imperfections, and then get this right here down, which is worse. It's worse on the driver's side with this piece. But yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do next. Just grind this down a bit and then get ready for some tacks. Alright, now it's time to lay down a couple of tacks. So I'm pretty much just going to hold it and just tack her up. Alright, so the metal plates are tacked in place. It's a little crude right now. The welds are super ugly because it's just flux core, but it's not harbor free. But yeah, just using flux core right now. That's about all I'm going to tack it, all I'm going to weld it. The rest is just going to be grinding and some metal reinforced filler, which I'm going to need for a small dent I have here in the fender anyway. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, right. Just one of the few things I need to do still. This spot right here is going to look more of a continuous straight line, and this is going to get smoothed out. Not going to be wavy anymore. This bumped out a bit anyway, but yeah, that's the gist of it. I might just grind it down today and paint over it so it doesn't rust, and then yeah, call it a day. But we'll see. But for sure I'm going to start grinding on it, so let me get to that. Alright, so where I left off before was I was just putting some tacks in. I was about to grind it, so I pretty much grinded it as flat as possible, ground all the welds down, and shaped it a little bit, but it's pretty difficult to shape the metal exactly, because it's, you know, as you can see there, it's still kind of wavy. So my next move is definitely going to be go over this with metal reinforced filler, do a layer across the whole deal, and then shape it, and then that's mostly for strength and for filling, because if it would focus, I did mostly just tacks, so it's yeah, so it's, there's gaps. There's gaps pretty much all the way across, and metal reinforced filler would be the strongest thing for this, and it's metal on metal, so it's even, yeah, that really should be what you use for something like this. I have regular filler, regular Bondo. I was going to go ahead and do a layer, but I said nah, fuck that. Like, the right thing to do would be use metal reinforced, so I'm just gonna pick some of that up before filling it. And as you can clearly see, I painted it just so it doesn't rust over the course of, I don't know, however long it takes me to get to this again. My work schedule is pretty busy lately, so by the time I come home it's already dark, so it's like but yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna fill this, use filler on this, and that's what I'm gonna use to shape it. You know, get all the waves out, get all the lines and the gaps out, and that'll make it look way better. Pretty much metal reinforced filler first, and then regular Bondo on top of that, and then spotting putty on top of that. You know, however many layers it takes to get it looking good, nice and flush, and shaped the way I want it to. But yeah, that's another project for another day. So that's where I'm going to leave off here. I'm just now starting to make more consistent videos, so if you want to subscribe for that, you know, see more of what's going down. I mean, pretty much in this car I'm just paint prepping. That's the front, and there's the back all gutted currently with my roof rack on the inside, the old headlights on the inside, some trim removed. This was all body worked, needs more sanding with higher grit. This was all body worked, and these are a lot of my supplies. So yeah, it's ongoing, but once it's I'm pretty sure the next, because I don't really like recording body work, it kind of sucks, but the next video after filling this up and making it look nice, we'll probably be priming the whole car. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm excited for that. That's probably how it's going to stay over the winter, just primered. But yeah, as soon as it starts warming up again, we'll get the proper paint job done. So my plans for the winter is basically get it primed, all one color, like a gray primer. If you know any good gray filler primers that I can put in a spray gun, and HVLP, definitely leave it in the messages, because I've yet to find one that I'm crazy about, but I do need it soon. So yeah, plans pretty much get it primed and finish the wheels and then get them on. And obviously these are going to be the spares and what I use while it's being painted, but I would like to drive it around with the works on it and primed. I think, you know, even at that stage it'll be sick. So I'm excited. Yeah, if you like the videos, leave a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned for the next one.